You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Deanie. We have a very special guest with you guys, so you could definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, text your family members, or even share it on social media right now, and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say that, there is something in every moment. The big opportunities will come when you make the most of the little opportunities. Every moment is a little opportunity, one that's yours to use. The runner who pulls ahead at the end to win the race is simply not lucky. That's not luck. That runner had already started to win months or even years ago by using every opportunity to train and strengthen and practice. There has never been more opportunity for achievement and success than there is right now. And those who consider opportunity to be a free ride will never see it, because that's not what it looks like. Opportunity smiles not on those who seek to take, but rather on those who find new and valuable ways to give. And in every moment and in every circumstance, there is the possibility of giving and of creating real value. Opportunity is paid out one moment at a time, and you must fully live those moments in order to gain the opportunity. Value each moment, make the most of every one, and the wealth of opportunity will surely be in your hands. Take from me, Coach Deanie, that is my word. Are you ready?
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond the music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past the thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. The ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in saying welcome, friend, to a remarkable and unstoppable ChrisMJackson. At 64, Chris has embraced her passion for music, proven that age is just a number. Her latest single, She's in My Blood, is a testament to her resilience and creativity, sharing a message of love and a family beyond blood. From overcoming polio to serving in the military and now making waves as a rapper, Chris' journey is one of courage and inspiration. So with that, let's welcome ChrisMJackson to our show. Hello. Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Absolutely. So Chris, I know that introduction doesn't really give all the nooks and crannies in your journey, but it does highlight some of the points. You know, you have an incredible one. But what's been on your heart and mind lately as you continue to create music and share your story with the world?
Letting people feel appreciated, loved, to let them know that it's not all about taking your clothes off and being on stage half naked. It's about having a family value to know you want more out of life.
Do you think we'll ever get that from female rappers, or even male rappers at that point?
Yes, but they would have to change the attitude, the exposure, because you're leaving nothing to the imagination. You're not focused on your music. You're focused on selling your music. I appreciate my music, so I don't have to be half naked on stage.
Absolutely. So, when did you get the inspiration to start your music career?
After I raised my kids, due to the polio, I didn't get to birth any children, so I raised a lot of children. And after my babies got grown, I decided to do this for me, and I thought back on all the memories I had with them, and I put everything into music. I put everything into this song to let them know that I felt the love that I felt, even though I didn't birth them in the world. I felt the love I gave them.
That makes it very special. This is not just, you know, a hobby to do something. This is an expression of love and gratitude as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because having polio and going through that disability thing, all I ever wanted was friends. I craved friends. It didn't matter what color you were. It was just I wanted friends. And as I'm older now, I still want friends. So I put everything into letting someone feel special when they hear the song, to know that you are loved. Even in God's way, you are loved.
You have a background in poetry, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Can you tell us about that? How did you develop your skill for that?
As I got older, I started having memories of what I went through growing up. And each time one of them moments would hit me, I would make it into a poem and write it down. And when I did that about 5 years ago, and that book was Living Poems of My Life by ChrisMJackson, because I took the poems and made them about my life. Everything that happened has a memory attached to it that I put to poetry.
What was the most surprising thing you learned about yourself when you started creating music?
That God loved me and he had not gave up on me. That even though I had a disability, I still had hopes and dreams like everybody else. I felt like that he let me be here because I didn't have to live. A lot of people that had a disability like that, they died. But I thank God for life, because I could have been gone a long time ago. But he saw me here to get to this point that it, as I'm saying, I'm 64 years old, but God loved me enough to let me do this and feel this pride to know that I prospered. I prospered.
Can you tell us more about the song She's in My Blood and what the song means to you?
Yeah, I lost a grandson that I raised, step-grandson, whatever you want to call him. He was mine. And I had his daughter. And when something happened and she had to move back with her mom, I went through a lot of emotions. So I wrote this song about She's in My Blood, because even though I didn't birth these kids, she had my heart. And so I put it to music. It's got Jamaican music, but it was sung by an African I helped him do some songs of his own, and one night on the radio, on the internet, and I thought to myself, you did this for him, you can do it for you, and that's when I did She's in My Blood.
Wow. So originally you helped this guy who's on She's in My Blood with one of his songs, and this gave you inspiration to say, you created something. Own. Yeah, you created something for him. Why not do something for yourself? That's right.
Well, I helped him do 3 of his own songs, and then I'm a giving person. I'm very smart, even though I have a handicap. My brain is very smart. So I would ask him to give me one word, and then I would rhyme that word and give it back to him. And after I helped him, I thought, you doing this for somebody else, do it for yourself. And that's what I did.
Absolutely. So you mentioned that you overcame polio as a child, which is an incredible story of resilience. How did that experience shape your outlook on life?
Well, I was bedridden for 3 years, and then up to age 10, I was paralyzed from the waist down. I could not control nothing from the waist down. So even though I went through ridicule and the looks and stares and people feeling sorry for me, it did not stop the hurt that was in my eyes, that I felt in my heart, knowing that they were treating me different because I had a disability. So I teach my kids now to not judge somebody by what they look, because accidents is going to happen. It made me who I am, and I love her. I love her. I have no grudges against nobody growing up, because out of everything I went through, it made me who I am, and I'm a strong person. I didn't give up. I didn't just wilt away and crawl in a hole. I still live. I live.
All right. So you're making an impact also on the next generation, the younger generation. You mentioned, your grandchildren sing along to your songs. How does it feel? Oh, go ahead.
I feel pride. I feel wonderful, because they know I did it for them, and they, oh man, and they tell people, and some people's negative. They don't say, oh, you lying, da da da, but they know in their heart that I am who I am.
All right, guys, we're about to jump into the single She's in My Blood, and then we'll be back with more ChrisMJackson. Stay tuned. Actually, we have a segment called The Hot Seat, and that's where we allow our guests to perform if they want to. They can sing, rap, poetry, spoken word, tell a joke, tell a story from their life, play an instrument, give some advice, or do nothing at all. That's cool as well. But like I said, for right now, here it is. She's in My Blood. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yaga love yaga bad sweep one, and they are sweep they swim pool like a tycoon. Love is the biggest weapon. A bad man. Oh, Shabby, fly by your van there. Oh, yeah. Make sure you realize love you. She's in my blood. 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 She got that a woman quality where they make man love them. Man love them. She just wanna make me man, even if she has no time. Oh, my love for you is out and forever. I just wanna make you mine. You are my blessings, you come from above. My pretty gentle girl, just like a dove. Kiss me, hug me, let me go. I'm begging you, please save my soul. She's in my blood. 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 fighting, smiling, no separating. Please let them know. Oh, you are my blessings, no regretting. So I know. This kind of love you give to me. You love me. Close your eyes and tell me what you see. I hope you see me. Even as them call me Akuna. Only you, baby, they might
make like you reality, got me love you.
She's in my blood. She's in my blood. She's in my blood. She's in my blood. You're my blessings, you come from above. My pretty gentle blood, just like a dove. Even as them call me Akuna. Only you, baby, they might gonna, baby. She's in my blood. She's in my blood. She's in my blood. She's in my blood. Oh,
Make like you reality, got me love you. You better have me, bring me, I need another girl.
oh, I love Yagaba's weapon.
All right. Welcome back again. That was She's in My Blood by ChrisMJackson. Incredible song. Let's go ahead and invite her back on the show. Hey, you're back in the mix with us and live in our hot seat. Are you going to perform for us?
No.
All right. No worries. Well, we do have more questions. What do you hope your grandchildren and other young listeners learn from your journey and your music?
Never give up. Never give up. Have hope. Look beyond what you see and go for gold. Never sell yourself short. Even in a life, you got to keep pressing on, because as you said earlier, God puts you at a point in your life that everything you do leads up to that point. And out of all this point, I got to 64 for this to happen, and I'm blessed.
Absolutely. Are there any particular life events or memories that you find yourself returning to as inspiration for your songs?
Being handicapped, because it was a lot of days that I would sit on the bed and look out the window and watch the other little kids running and playing, falling down, getting up, and all I could do was look out the window. It wasn't traumatizing. It was an experience, because I had brothers and sisters, and my mom didn't want me to get behind. So even though I had a handicap, she got me books, and I read all the time. So when I would get these books, it would take me to these places that I never thought I would ever get to see. So I would get books like on African, the animals, the wildlife, China, and I would read it from front to back, because even though I had a handicap, my brain was fine.
Looking back, how has your creative journey changed the way you see yourself and your life's purpose?
I feel so much better knowing that I can give others hope and let them see past their disability, to know that God has a plan and a purpose for your life. You just have to hang in there, never give up, hold tight. I have been thinking things I fell out of my boat, I lost my paddle, my boat got a hole in it, the tide's going the wrong way, but I knew in my heart God had a plan, and your life is something that you have to believe in, because ain't nobody else gonna believe in it for you.
And She's in My Blood carries a powerful message about love transcending traditional family boundaries. I think that's what we've been discussing since the start of this conversation. And I just hope that we as people, as a culture, as the world, can also, transcend traditional family boundaries and bring the villages back.
You're exactly right, because hope can come from anybody. It doesn't have to come from your mom, your dad, your pastor. It can come from anybody, because one word of wisdom or kindness from somebody can brighten up somebody else's day. You never know what they're going through, but all you know is what's in your heart to bestow what's in them, so they'll know that they have a reason to keep going.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, Chris, where can our listeners connect with you on the internet, and where can they find more music?
On all the radio outlets. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, ChrisMJackson, ChrisMJackson. I can tell you I'm all over the place, because I'm happy, but I'm impressed that I got this far. I'm just proud of me. But it's just like it's spelled, but she's in my blood is like spelling she's and the letter N, M-I, and B-L-U-D. Because blood doesn't have to be related. You can have anybody as your family, and that's the point of the song is you don't have to be blood to be a family.
Absolutely. All right. Listeners, just in case you need those links, I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is click the link. And if you need the spelling of her single, I will have that in the description of the episode as well. So make it super simple for you guys. Just copy and paste and wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. There you go. All right, ChrisMJackson, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on tonight. And I hope that you have a wonderful night, and take care.
You too, and God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com. And that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay, but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, and all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do, and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.